Hi guys, how are you all doing? It is an awesome sunny day here, and today with me I have the long-awaited Jurassic World Dino Rivals Amargasaurus by Mattel. This has been a very interesting product because I've seen it constantly getting pushed back on its shipment dates on Amazon. Even I had mine shipment pushed back on Amazon, and I just decided to cancel it. And one day I was just in the mall, and hey, what is that? Behind the shelf, and boom, uh, just my luck, there it was, just gorgeous in its packaging. Look at it. So going on to the packaging, you do not see pretty much anything new. For the Jurassic World Dino Rivals series, you have two attack functions on the top and a new sort of collar on the far top right. Now, looking at the back, what you will see is a really gorgeous product shot of the figure, and what it can do, from its head attack to its tail strike. The card's somewhere behind. I can't wait to see what's the artwork gonna look like. And of course, you have the other figures that are in the line. So let's just get this out of the box and we can inspect this in a lot more detail and much further. You're just gonna cut it here, and there you go, out of the packaging. And now out of the packaging, I think this figure stands pretty well. All 4 feet really touches the ground. There is not much of an issue in balancing, but looking at it, I think it was a really interesting dinosaur in the sense that I never really sort of thought that a dinosaur would have all these sort of weird frilly things going about. It was sort of like a flying lizard kind of dinosaur, but who knows. The paint is really well done. I don't see any sort of smudging across the entire body. It does somehow stop at the body though, and it doesn't really go beyond anywhere for towards the tail. And you don't really get much of anything else around the legs, and neither do you get much on the neck. But you do get this really nice sort of splashes of red paint that you notice do not smudge anyway throughout the sort of spines. So I think that's been executed really well. And of course you have that red going along, which doesn't sort of bleed over towards the spines, which is really, I think, really well done. The QC on this seems to be really good. Moving up to the head, you have that sort of a very sort of round eye, sort of Brachiosaurus kind of look, which they normally have. I do feel he looks kind of bug-eyed, in my opinion. He looks kind of funny. But who knows how dinosaurs might have looked like in actuality back then. Yeah, you got a bit of red paint on that nose, and a bit of black just on top of its head. And from this angle, yeah, pretty much nothing, just black. The neck sort of frill is made of a really soft rubber, not too soft, something like what you had with the Battle Epic Rock Allosaurus and the Nasuceratops. And on the back, it is also a soft kind of rubber. The attack functions, which are both over here, you will see. So you push the first one and you have that whole head attack, which works pretty well. And of course, you have the other one, which does the whole tail attack, which I am kind of disappointed because it is kind of lackluster. It seems to be with most of the figures I tested, but yeah, because I sort of like expected like a really much stronger full tail swipe kind of thing. But yeah. And of course, I think the most surprising thing, which I could not have expected, was the painted toenails. Look at that, all 4. Good job, Mattel. You finally got it right. You guys finally painted the damn toenails, and I'm glad it's painted really well. There's no smudging on anything. It looks like he really went to get a really good nail polish on his leg. And now coming back, I know some of you guys want a look at the scan code, so yeah, here you go. Go ahead, get a scan of it. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can see it. All right. And of course, yeah, we haven't gone into the mold. I think the mold is really nice. You can see that texturing just of scales and wrinkles, and the muscles that go from the upper thigh and all the way to its hind legs. You can see it just go. And of course, not much paint on the bottom, but you do see that nice sort of Mattel speckled black dots around it, the sort of thing they do with all their figures. Really nice wrinkles around the neck, and sort of scales that go all the way down. and you have it all over the body. Really good sculpt, I guess. You can see it everywhere, even towards the tail. Again, I think it's really nicely done. In terms of articulation, you can move the leg back this far and this forward, I guess, to whatever that it's okay that you can do. There is the usual sort of ball joint swivel, which lets you bring it a bit out, and the same for the front, but the front's a lot more limited. You can only go probably this much up to the front, about like 90 degrees or less, and of course there. And the same for the other side. In terms of the head, I think there is articulation. I see these things, so let me just try. It feels a bit tough. Okay, you can actually bring it down, and that looks pretty good actually. I think in fact, comparing this, oh, it does go this far up, and to this and this, I do really actually quite like it like that. It looks a bit like the whole Loch Ness Nessie kind of thing. So here's a few more looks from different angles. Really nice. Overall, I think I'm still really satisfied with it. I am happy, you know, that I have none, close to zero of any QC issues. Awesomely painted toenails. The face, the eyes are nicely painted. You know, there's no loss of paint or smudging. I think I always thought this was a really crazy and kooky kind of dinosaur, but I'm just really glad to finally have this in my collection, you know, and I hope you guys start seeing it on the shelf soon. If you like my channel, or if you like my videos, you know, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh yeah, and the last thing I totally forgot, the card. So here you have it. Artwork, pretty much basic. I always said, you know, I really prefer the really classic Kenner Jurassic Park sort of pictures where you have the dinosaurs engaging in some sort of, you know, situation with the humans. But yeah, you know, it is a decent picture. You know, it looks pretty okay. And there you have the stats: 5, 2, 2, 4, 5 for strength, 2 for, I guess, dexterity, 2 for intelligence, and 4 for damage. We still do not know exactly what are these for. You know, is it just for the gimmick of it, or is there some sort of significant game application towards the end of it? Mine has a bit of a weird, I'm not sure, is it a sticky mark or some scratches on the front, but overall, yeah, it's okay. I'm still glad I got it.